Alrighty guys, we are back again at Dow Brothers Race Cars. Just a surprise, had the opportunity to drop in. The old suspension has come off the Falcon. The Chris Austin G-Link coilover conversion kit, Flaming River Universal power rack and pinion system is no longer on the car, as well as the shock tower. So take a quick look. As you guys can see, this is no longer a shock tower car. I know some of you guys, some of the Ford guys are, you know, can't get along without the towers, but this is the way forth, and there it is. As you can see, fenders are removed, and this is where the crush tubes of the Detroit Speed system will be fused together or welded to the chassis. So that's pretty much it. That is an update. That's where we sit. So just figured I'd bring you guys this. So there she is. And as you guys can see, there is the VeriShock, or the Chris Austin coilover conversion kit. And there's the Flaming River power rack and pinion, ADCO sway bar, and the Willwood brakes. So, and just as a note, guys, the Alumaframe really is for the 64 to 70 Mustang. So to mate it to a Falcon, so there's a little bit more involved, such as Cole's gonna check out some frame rails from a Mustang to make sure that the crush tubes kind of mate together. So there's a little more work coming into it, but yeah, it's moving right along. The other thing was removing the shock towers, the rack and pinion, control arms and stuff from the style that was on there has definitely likely removed a lot of weight from the car. So by going to the Alumaframe, we're hoping that we probably shed maybe somewhere in the area of 25-50 pounds up front. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. But yeah, and we are back at the headquarters. And so yeah, just to do a quick recap on what all came off of the Falcon. I know I've talked about this for those of you who follow my channel over the last, you know, several years. You have a good idea of what's on the car, but since we finally got it all off in one piece, let me just kind of go over it in depth. Okay, so what this is a Chris Austin coilover conversion kit for 60 through 69 Falcon, 64 through 70 Mustang, Mercury Comet, Mercury Cougar, and I believe the Cyclone. So Fairlane, so for the Fords it is Fairlane, Falcon, Mustang. For the Cougars it's Comet, or for the Mercury it's Comet, Cougar, and I believe that's it. So this thing will fit all of your unibody Fords. What do I plan on doing with it? I really don't know at the moment. As you guys know, the Falcon is undergoing a full-on front clip, the Detroit Speed Alumaframe. So in the meantime, I was thinking about getting a car where I can do some drag racing, but this isn't really a drag race oriented suspension. This is more of a corner carving type deal. So let's just kind of take a look at it. So this is the upper control arm of the kit. You can see it's got the adjustable, what they call the Shelby adjustable deals. It's got the lower control arms, and it's got the strut rod. All of this stuff's adjustable. This is all high quality stuff. Here we got the ADCO sway bar with polyurethane bushings. And then moving on, here are the coils for the system. This is your VeriShock as part of the Total Control product system. This spring, the part number in this spring is the VeriSpring 09-500. So I believe this is a 500-pound spring. This is also adjustable ride height, and it's got the spanner wrench with the set screw, and you also have adjustable valving. So there's that. Here is the part that goes through the shock tower. This is the upper strut support, and that just basically braces that together. I am upgrading from the Willwood. This is a Willwood 4-piston caliper, 12.19-inch rotor. So this is a decent upgrade over a factory disc brake. This is vented and slotted. So I believe this is a 2-piece hub as well. So, you know, for someone who is looking to turn their Mustang, Cougar, or Falcon into a G machine, or, you know, a corner carver, canyon carver, this is the ticket. Not shy away or hesitate from putting this into another early Ford. Moving on, here is the Flaming River Universal Power Rack and Pinion with a bump steer kit. There's also some adjustability there. Your end links, rack and pinion, you have plenty of adjustability. So this did help. You were going through corners and you were pushing the car and you wanted to dial out the bump steer. This stuff really helped. And here you can see it's a spherical bearing. And also, again, this is hydraulic. I do have a Ford power steering pump. If I were to go back and do it again, what would I do different? This also has the strut tower brace from the firewall. And this is an aluminum piece, but this braces the firewall side to the shock tower. So, and there's some adjustability in these as well. So anyways, if anybody's interested in this part, go ahead and shoot me a message. It's coming along. It's been a while. I just want you guys to know I'm still very committed. That is the #1 project right now, has priority over anything else, and I am very committed to it. So I appreciate you guys for following along. If you guys like the content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, drop a comment, any questions on the transformation of the Falcon, please let me know. And we're gonna keep moving along. So until next time, we'll see you soon.